All right, and welcome everybody to another Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my good friends and our producer who is off camera today. How's everybody doing today?
Doing well.
Great.
How are you, Ed?
Man, baby. Listen, I'm as cool as the other side of the pillow. You already know this.
Love to hear it.
So we are wonderful. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Guys, let's just, let's get jumped into it. Let's go ahead and get started. Prospector, I'm going to start with you because you were wearing a beautiful hat. What are you wearing? What are we drinking?
So tonight, big shout out to the chat. Thanks for joining us. Tonight I am wearing, am I allowed to call this a Cleveland Indians hat? Because that's
you are most certainly allowed to say that.
So it's a Cleveland Indians hat, and it's got a nice Jacobs Field patch on the side from my friends at Topper Store USA. Shout out to Pierre, Leon, and Pat, and all the people over at Topper Store USA, good friends of mine. And tonight I am drinking sweet tea.
Oh, okay. Like a good Southerner.
Like a good Southerner.
All right now.
Glad to be out here with y'all.
All right now. What's up, chat room? Okay. Mr. Mayor, talk to me.
Well, I am wearing this new hat that just showed up today. New Dad Hat playoff. Getting ready for the weekend. I love this.
You could have gotten that for $5 in a few days.
I know, right?
You could have gotten that for $5 in a few days.
Wait, that's Nike, right?
We'll see. Yeah, it's Nike. No. Yeah, it's got the Nike swoosh on it. Yeah,
Nike. Yeah, I know.
It's Nike with the 2025.
Even if you didn't show me the hat, like the clasp in the back. That's Nike.
Yep. So I got that. Pulled out a throwback T-shirt here.
There's some throw up all over that shirt.
Well, I was gonna say at least you put up a win from a couple years ago because you won't get one this year.
So.
Got him. Drinking some water. So
hello, Brett.
Keep it up.
We will keep it up. That's what we're doing. All right.
Wait, is that like a Texas thing? Drinking all the Clemson tears?
Oh man, we are starting off strong tonight. All right, Eric, man, what you drinking? What you wearing, my friend?
So I don't know yet what I'm drinking. So it's day 6 of the 12 days of Pro Side Beer Miss.
Man, I'm loving commenting on those pictures. By the way,
I'm hating your comments on those.
I bet there's no hate button, huh?
Right. I may be in and out today because I have no clue where Mom's at. So I just threw us on the big screen for the little one, and he's out there by himself. So, hi, Easton.
Hey, Easton.
What's up, Easton?
But yeah, so no clue. We have a family calendar. Nothing's on the calendar, so no idea where she's at. I'm assuming the teachers always go out to party for Christmas break, but bro, use the calendar. It's there for a reason. Anyways,
let a dude know, right?
Yeah, all the teachers are out at the bar thinking like we got a break. We got a break.
They're like, thank you, Jesus.
Got the
time for some shots.
Charging goat from the Hartford Yard Goats here.
I love that logo, man.
Right tone. I lasted about 4 innings, I think, when I was there. Prophet Palooza Junior 2023, because that was the place where we got sick after we had left Yankee Stadium the night before.
Oh, so the Yankees got you sick.
Yeah, it was 100% them, but we got sick. It carried over to the next day, so we all left this about halfway through the game in Hartford. Stadium seemed cool from what I remember from it before getting sick, but yeah, so I got the Charging Ram, just came in today actually, or Charging Goat, so that's what I got today.
I love it. And as far as myself, I am wearing this is another one of Official League, my Venados cap. This thing is
I got that one. I love that
This
hat.
I love this hat. It's so comfortable. So I like it. It's beautiful. You know, it has Vanellis in the back. So there you go. Leather strap. I love the fact that they put the leather straps in the back and they number them. You know what I
Yep.
mean? That's cool. So
Yep.
I like that.
And is Official League still having their sale?
Most certainly they are.
Okay.
As
Speaking
a
of
matter
sales,
of fact,
yeah, I was going to say, speaking of sales,
Wh-
is there a sponsor of this great sports show, Mr. Rivera?
you know what? Absolutely. As you
Good.
guys know, this show is sponsored by. I'm sorry, who it is? Is it, guys?
Old Ford Baseball Co., I believe.
I believe, you know what? You are correct. It is All Ford Baseball Company, guys. And if you go and on their website and you purchase something, before you hit the buy button, make sure you use code DADHAT15 at checkout and get yourself 15% off, Brad, at checkout. Okay, 15% off.
Yep.
I am eyeing their support local baseball hoodie right now.
Mhm.
I really want that hoodie. It's so comfortable, from what I understand. Isn't that what you said,
It
Mr.
is.
Mayor?
Oh my gosh, that is the most comfortable hoodie I've ever bought.
Okay,
really
so
is.
there it is.
It's
Okay?
lightweight, it's soft, and it's comfortable. It's all
There
And
it
he's
is.
bought a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen.
He's bought a lot, and I believe
the thing is, most hoodies you get are thick, bulky. You know, they're warm, but they're like that. Just they're heavy and they're thick. And this one is just, I mean, it's like a t-shirt, but better.
Oh, there it is. Vanellis and Mazatlán forgot their bets today against Jalisco. Hey, that's not cool, but it's a beautiful one. So there it is. Okay. So as far as what I'm drinking, I am drinking Deep Blue Blueberry Ale by Gizmo. So it's actually very good. I don't have any blueberries today. Usually I would pour this in a cup and drop actual blueberries in it. And let me tell you guys, it's a beautiful thing. So just want to put that out. And by the way, and then they are not a sponsor, but they're friends of the show. Official League is having a sale, 50% off on a lot of their hats. I bought 3 last week, and I'm literally a 1 button away from buying 2. Okay,
Do it.
they're $20. Here's the hats that I got: the Fort Worth Rodeo Cats and the Corvallis Knights.
Very nice
hats, right there, ready to go.
Hey, real quick, producer, what's the over-under on this game? Because it's about to hit the over pretty quickly, and it's not even halftime.
Dude, 20-10 already.
Yeah, 42 and a half. So
I thought the Chargers were going to be better than this. My God.
Well, the reason why I went with Denver is because what happened to them last week against Tampa.
True.
They were doing pretty well, and then all of a sudden they just got blown out by Tampa, so I figured the same thing would happen. So
42 and a half.
Yeah, so they're already about to hit 31, and we've still got 6:22 left in the second quarter.
Jesus.
So they, unless something weird happens, this should fly over the over.
Yeah.
They can't stop anybody. My God.
No.
Man.
And I'm like, I literally have it on my iPad right here next to me, watching it, and I'm like,
I was gonna say, poor Patrick, your Georgia Southern's not doing well tonight in the bowl game, my friend.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I got the report I had to get through my boss done today rather than tomorrow.
You'll be crying your tears tomorrow.
Well, she's a big Georgia Southern fan, and I told her today that I had, for this very sports show that she knows about, I told her that I had picked Georgia Southern to win. So,
whoopsie.
Yeah.
Virgil, our producer, which by the way, shout out to our producer,
yes.
Awesome dude as always. Congrats to Donnie and Eric for winning their bowl picks.
Good job, Donnie.
Guys.
So there's that.
I got UNLV last night, and I want to give a quick shout out to the Hutchinson Blue Dragons for winning the NJCAA National Championship last night over Iowa Western. Hutchinson, Kansas is about an hour from here. My grandma lives there, so I spend many of days in Hutch. So congrats to the Blue Dragons just outside of Wichita for winning the national championship last night in JUCO.
Big shout out to Grandma Influencer, by the way.
By the way, that's purchased.
There you go. Everybody
I love
says
these comments. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, everybody says that I'm lucky and win stuff all the time, but my grandma, she always wins stuff, and she goes to the senior center and they play bingo, and so they just have a table full of like a box of cereal or chips or whatever, and she always brings random stuff and is like, "Do you guys want this stuff?"
That's
She's
the way
just
to
raking
do
it
it.
in, raking
Yeah.
it in.
She's think 94 now.
But
94.
I love
94 years young.
Paul's
Love it.
comment. Thick and bulky is my nickname.
Yeah. And Brett, I'm heavy and thick. So yeah. they're those two guys, they're just like hoodies. They're warm and comfy.
Well, I was gonna say they're not like old Fort baseball co-hoodies, are they?
They're like the old style hoodies.
They're like the old style hoodies. Okay.
By the way, before we continue on, and on Tuesday we didn't do this, the dumpster fire of the week, so we got to do it tonight.
Oh yeah.
I got a nominee already. Just wanted to point that out there. Owner of the New York Jets.
Yo, dude. Before we get to that, real quick, because Eric brought up the JUCO thing. Did you guys see that the lawsuit that against the NCAA about JUCO not counting towards your eligibility from what's his face from oh man, my name went right out of my head. Vanderbilt quarterback.
Oh
Diego Pavia.
Diego
Pavia, yeah. Because to get him, he's getting himself another year of eligibility at Vanderbilt because he said that the JUCO being counted against his years of eligibility at NCAA was an antitrust violation.
Damn.
Of his ability to make money in NIL, and the courts agreeing with him.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
They're like, it's JUCO, it's not NCAA, so it shouldn't count towards your NCAA eligibility. So that is going to open the door for a lot of kids to go JUCO, get a year or two in, and then jump to a Division 1 or 2 school and still have 4 years of eligibility. So you're going to start seeing a lot, maybe not your stars, but you're going to start seeing a lot of kids, maybe getting 6 and 7 years of college because they get a few years of JUCO, get some experience, find somebody that wants them and pays them and bring them in for some NIL money. I mean, it is changing fast, man.
Good.
Yeah. I can't wait to see a 57-year-old I can't wait to see a 57-year-old quarterback for the university.
I know, me too. That's what I'm waiting for. And for the coaches
that there's a quarterback. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, the coaches that have an issue with this, no one cares.
Right.
Because
exactly
you get paid and you can jump at any point. So no one wants to hear from the coaches that this is bad for college football. No one is hearing it. So don't do it.
Exactly.
Shut up because no one cares. For the longest time, everybody was like, oh, here we go. Another coach leaves. No repercussions. I signed here because of him. I can't leave. Good.
Yep.
That already happened, Patrick. His name was Alan Bowman. Virgil,
I'm trying to remember what Alan Bowman did.
He played 27 years at Oklahoma State.
Oh, yeah.
And he was potentially going to come back for an 8th season, but he decided to declare for the draft this week instead. To answer Zach Beeson's question, so I've seen Hutch Monarchs play many of times, just not in Hutch. Prior to this last couple years, they'd had the first rounds of the National Baseball Congress World Series in Hutch, but they now just have it at Wichita State at X Stadium. But Hutch Monarchs won the NBC World Series last year, 2023, and then they lost in the championship this year. So I've seen them play quite a few times, just not in Hutch.
I love this one. Producer, thank you for this comment. I want to say, I totally disagree. We're going to have guys 28, 29 years old playing college football. What's the point, man? That was Steve Sarkisian on the president set by the decision to award Diego Pavia another year of eligibility.
Yeah, producer Virgil, is it fair to call that the Chris Winkie rule?
Oh God, Brandon Whedon.
Yeah. Was it Case Keenum?
Virgil goes absolutely.
Yeah. Was Case Keenum the other one that had a lot that was older than normal in?
Well, the reason for Brandon Whedon wasn't he in like Armed Forces or something like that? I can't remember. And then he came in and played.
Well, Chris Winkie came back after playing 3 or 4 years of minor league baseball. Yeah,
baseball. Whedon, that's what it was. It was minor league baseball.
Chris Winkie was the same thing though. Chris Winkie
was the same thing, but I think Whedon was the same. Yeah, exactly.
See, I mean, there's nothing. I love it. Good. Well, college football. I think they're right. College football might just become the minor league system for the NFL.
Yeah, definitely.
And so happy to see just 7 years is nothing. Hunter Renfrow played at Clemson for 21 years.
It felt like it did. I'm a fan, and it felt like I'm like, dang, this guy's still here. Hey, I wish we had him now. I wish he could come back.
Keenum played 5 years.
Keenum played 5 years. Okay. I'm thinking, and I have the wrong name because Keenum, I think, was Houston. I'm thinking of the guy that played at Hawaii.
He passed away too.
Was that
Cole Brennan?
Yeah.
Cole Brennan. That's who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah, he got drafted by Washington.
I remember that.
Look at that. We're beating our producer now. Come on, Virgil. We beat you to that one.
I think we're rolling through it too fast for him to keep up.
I know. We were going way too fast. Yeah, he was.
Our producer's a little under the weather, so he's.
Yeah, he was 37 years old when he passed away.
Hey, injuries are no excuse. We hear that all the time in the NFL, week to week.
Oh, that's so bad though, because he died of an overdose.
Yeah. He didn't do well because he didn't have the success that was projected, and I think it just ate him up.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not the first one, right? I mean, we brought up on the last show like random Browns quarterbacks that didn't make it.
Yep,
every single one.
Yeah, but I mean, I even thought of another one, Cade McNown.
Yeah, the McNown brothers, both of them played for the Browns.
Yep.
So about 5 to 10 players every decade go from pros back to college in another sport. I'm cool with it. I'm good with it
too.
I'm
good with it too.
I love that. I love the chaos that it creates. You know what I mean? Because obviously for people like us that we do this, right? The sports show, we talk about it. It gives us something to talk about. But like for the rabid fans are like, oh, what is going on? This is degrading the get good.
Well, and all of this is going to just continue to create more parity across all the leagues. And
NIL already has done that,
right? But this is all still going to continue in other ways too.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Mike.
Yeah, it's going to create parity. Why? Good, because and like for so long, we always knew. I was like, all right, here we go, Alabama or Clemson or Ohio State. You know what I mean? There they go. They win in the championship. But now, and especially now with the college playoff, the way that it is set up right now, literally anybody can win. I mean, obviously, we think we kind of know who are going to be some of the favorites, right? But other than that, do we really know? Well,
how many times in the last month have a favorite gone down in a game they shouldn't have? So who knows?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we keep saying, these are 18 to 20-year-old kids, and they could, just get caught
you don't want to play me
or their own stuff. Yeah.
You don't want to play me? I'll go somewhere where they're going to pay me and play me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And the other thing is, these guys that are entering the transfer portal, they may not all be your best players or your starters, but they're your depth. I mean, just like the Penn State backup quarterback, some other play. I mean, it's not a lot, but there's a handful that it's just like, playoff teams are losing a few players here and there. I mean, that's just an injury away from having to go to the third guy instead of the second guy because he's not here anymore.
Well, look at Ohio State back, what was it, 2015 or so? Cardale Jones.
Yeah.
JT Barrett got hurt, and he was the second quarterback of the season. Cardale Jones basically made it for the BCS games, and he won them the national championship because they had.
He got paid because of the championship.
They had three quarterbacks that year. What was the third guy? Was it Barrett? No, you said
JT Barrett,
Cardale Jones.
Cardale Jones, JT Barrett, and there was a third one.
I can't remember right.
Producer.
We'll let Virgil find that one because didn't all three of them play some point in the NFL as well?
They did
some amount. Yeah.
Braxton Miller.
There you go. It was Braxton.
Braxton Miller, then JT Barrett, And then Cardell Jones.
Yep.
And didn't Braxton Miller like go in the NFL as a receiver or something? He didn't even
He
play
did.
quarterback.
Yeah, he was
did.
a receiver.
He did.
Golly. A lot of Ohio State quarterbacks. He's not the only one. Who is the other one that went in as a wide receiver but was a quarterback at Ohio State?
I don't know. I can't keep straight the ones that stay there and don't do good in the NFL and the ones that transfer somewhere else and do
And
good,
do
and end up
good.
in NFL.
Joe,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, he was at NC State or Ohio State. Then he went somewhere else. He left there and went to Ohio State. Like,
Joe Burrow.
Pryor. Good job, Mike. Pryor was a wide
Pryor.
receiver.
Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, he got kicked out because of tattoos.
yeah.
Didn't Terrell Pryor play for your Jaguars, Donnie?
He also played for the Browns.
He was with the Raiders. I know he was with the Raiders for a while.
He was with the
Raiders,
Jaguars too at one point.
Jaguars, Jets, Browns.
That was before my fandom. I don't know.
That was before your fandom? Oh, okay.
Hashtag for the content.
Because my fandom was only 2 weeks this year. So other than that, I don't know. I could tell you about everything that happened those 2 weeks.
We should have an over-under on what team the mayor's going to pick next year.
Oh,
You know
I'm
what I
all
mean?
in on the Panthers, man. We building a
I tell
dynasty
you,
now.
How'd that
we-
dynasty work out against Dallas? That was an embarrassment.
Jeez.
Everybody
That's
has a
like-
bad week.
Listen,
They've had it bad years.
Yeah,
The
that's
2020
my dumpster fire of the week.
the 2025 season, you heard it here. Week 1 to almost week 2, Donnie is completely in on the Panthers.
I'm going to tell you right now, I will promise you, if I jump to another team, it's going to be one of your 3 teams.
Okay.
So,
No.
if you don't
Pick
want
your
me,
own.
In other words,
let
We
it
in
go.
don't
other words,
want
you're going to be a
you.
Browns fan. Got it.
Yeah. We don't want you.
Hey,
I'm not going to pick a different team. It's going to be one of yours. So one of you will have to be on my side.
No.
I love it. It's okay. You get listen. You know what? As Browns fans, we welcome you into the misery, the factory of sadness. Come with us. It's okay because when we get good and we win the World Series, the Super Bowl, you're gonna be already a fan. So it's cool. We good. You already got a hat.
Says the guy that was looking for a new team a few weeks ago.
It's true story. True story. By the way, Virgil wants to give us a nomination. Our producer Virgil wants to give us a nomination for Dumpster Fire of the Week.
Okay.
This is a good one. It's a
Yeah.
good one. A certain AD, is asking for NIL donations. Do you guys know what school that is?
I do.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The University of Alabama.
Oh, could that be Greg? And I will butcher his name. Byrne.
Well, isn't it defending dumpster fire champion Greg Byrne?
Well, certainly it is. Here he goes again.
He wants to be the first ever 2-time dumpster fire winner. He wants to be the first ever 2-time DHC Sports Show dumpster fire winner.
Fire
Two-time
winner. I'm
time.
okay with this. I like it. Last week on Tuesday, I was very aggressive. Today, I'm all about let's do this. I love it. It is great. Redskins had a wide receiver, a wide receiver, former QB.
Trying to think of who that would have been.
Yeah, me too.
Red,
Then
any idea
wasn't
who
that
it was?
Pryor too?
Do what?
Wasn't that Terrell Pryor?
Oh, wasn't that Trump? No. Oh man, who was that? I kind of remember that. I mean, there's several. I mean, Hines Ward kind of went to receiver.
Terrell Pryor. I'm gonna tell you the teams he played for: Oakland Raiders, Seattle Seahawks, Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Washington Redskins.
Antoine Randall L. from Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
But Randall also played for. Didn't he also play for Pittsburgh?
Yep.
Oh, Brad Smith.
Brad Smith.
I don't know. I don't remember Brad Smith. I'll be honest.
No, me neither.
Man, and by the way, Terrell Pryor did play for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was his very last team in 2019.
Yes, it was.
In which year?
2019.
How many years did he play?
He played since 2011.
Great.
He
He
played
got
for-
8 years. He got some kind of decent paycheck for 8 years. As bad
Dude,
as
he
was.
just needed to make it to 10.
But didn't Terrell Pryor go into coaching too?
He might have.
I don't even. Recruiting, awards, honors.
I probably have that wrong.
Yeah, no, he's not coaching anywhere.
No, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking Byron Leftwich. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of Byron
Jesus.
Leftwich.
That's a blast from the past. He was the one.
And
Byron
Marshall-
Leftwich has a big face mask. Remember
Yeah,
those?
And he went to college at Marshall.
Yep.
He sure did. Marshall, who's without a team to play in the.
Well, they
gosh.
skipped the Sun Belt Championship because they didn't have a team.
Dude, how
That is
embarrassing
crazy.
is that?
So do you think the university had any idea when they decided to get rid of the coach that was going to happen, could happen, or were they totally blindsided that all those players were that loyal?
I'll be honest, Donnie, I haven't heard anything.
Me neither. That's why I'm asking, because I didn't hear anything until it was done and they were like, they're all getting out of here. And it's like, I mean, could you imagine if you're the administration sitting around like, okay,
Blindsided,
we're not gonna bring you back. Okay.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all the players are like, "Wait a minute, why are all these players leaving?"
Hey, Georgia Southern is making it. Making it.
They are. By the way, Donnie, it could be thunder. It could be lightning. I don't know. I mean, it could be anything.
Oh my God! Little thunder, little lightning, little thunder,
little lightning. Yeah, little shake and bake.
That's embarrassing. Like you get rid of.
I heard that.
I heard that.
Way to go, Virgil.
That's embarrassing for Marshall.
It is. But I think it's also a problem with this transfer portal, like we talked about already. The timing of the portal being what it is. I think that is also a problem because you leave the student athletes basically very little choice in terms of what they're going to do if they're planning on moving. Either, I mean, I guess they can wait, but if the coach leaves, then they have no loyalty to it. Like if the coach is going to leave, why are they going to stay? So
exactly.
Yeah, I they were saying it's like, well, he took a job somewhere else, but I think wasn't he like not given a contract?
Well, he went to Southern Miss.
Yeah,
and I would assume there, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I really don't know, but there's probably more money that he's going to get at Southern Miss as well with the facilities and everything else. Not that Marshall struggles with that. I mean, they have a nice stadium, but I still think it's, even though they fared worse in their, than Marshall this year, I think they have more resources to utilize. That's just
another opportunity, a better opportunity.
Yeah, Virgil says he wasn't offered a contract extension, or at least it was a lowball offer if it was.
So pretty much they didn't care.
It was money.
Right.
It was a money thing, I'm sure. Uh-oh.
Val is working with Gridiron Heights on the latest video. Devil is on Chief's side.
I sent you guys that video.
Yeah. I think it's Oregon that's allowing transfer portal players to stay until they find a new school. Listen, first of all, why would you want to transfer out of Oregon?
Right.
That's like, that's the one that confuses me. Like, I mean, have you seen those state-of-the-art facilities and all of the things that come with being at a University of Oregon? I'm staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't re-sign him to an extension, so he bolted for Southern Miss. That's on Marshall.
Yeah.
That's on Marshall.
Well,
and I feel bad. You know who I feel bad for? The new head coach.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of Marshall.
Well, when they said we are, like when they do their like chant of "We are Marshall," apparently that coach wasn't.
No. Marshall told them, "No, you're not. You're not Marshall."
Well, I mean, if you're a player and you're somewhere else and you're not getting starting time, would you be the first one to call up Marshall and say, "Hey, do you need somebody?" Because I mean, you got some guys that could jump over there and probably start right away if they fit what the coach needs.
Yes and no.
And there were issues
with money.
Yeah, and there were issues with Marshall players. It was either last season or earlier this season regarding relationships between the football team and the like players and the fans.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the whole story, but there was. I remember reading something about that story. Maybe someone else actually knows the story, but there was something. So it hasn't always been harmonious in the last couple of years in Marshall's football program.
Do you want to be the fourth string your whole career at Oregon, or start somewhere like West Virginia or one Miss or
One Miss. What's
I
one
think he
Miss?
means
Brett?
or
Southern
Ole
Miss, Ole Miss,
Ole Miss.
or God forbid Clemson? It all depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another dumpster fire of the week.
Oh, do tell,
Oh.
please.
Speaking of former Clemson and former a lot of schools, DJ Ugalele like declaring for the NFL draft. That's got to be a dumpster fire, right?
Hey,
Mhm.
it was either that or transfer portal again. And I'm like, there's nobody take. I mean, Marshall might take him. I don't know.
But I mean, he's not going to be drafted, is he?
Oh gosh, no. You can declare for.
Mm,
I could declare for the draft. I'm not getting
I
drafted.
mean,
no, you can't, and you're still not faster than Stanton. So quit saying all these
I
things.
think I
He
am.
could
faster
go
than
like
Stanton.
no, you're not. He could go like 6th or 7th round, maybe as like a
I mean,
third.
You'll go
string.
late
taking a
round.
flyer. You're taking a flyer, though.
I mean, you're probably taking a flyer on him to be a practice squad guy and see what happens. That's probably the best case scenario for him.
Virgil cannot find any Marshall fan
That's-
story. So
Yeah.
Really?
And if I probably have that wrong, and that's on me. Sorry, guys. I probably remember that wrong.
He stepped right in front of that at like the 2-yard line.
good. Right, I just boom went
Herbert just got picked off right in front of the end
right
zone
at the goal line.
with a chance to get within 4.
Yeah. Oh God, that just makes.
Look
it
at that. It's the start of your comeback to win fantasy football.
Your
Eric.
defense, they do.
Yeah, your defense is gonna. Yeah, your defense is gonna get like 20 points this week.
So Virgil's go. DJ's gonna be converted to wide receiver. He's tall enough.
Yeah. Well, maybe he can catch it. He can't throw it.
Hey, I'm gonna give you guys a fourth dumpster fire. Aaron Rodgers starting to fight with what's his name from the pivot?
Oh, Ryan Clark.
ESPN.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark,
Yeah.
yeah. Ryan Clark cooked him. Cooked him today on a video that he put out on Twitter.
Well, listen,
Cooked.
Ryan Clark from the time he played, for the Steelers to his time at ESPN, he's never minced words. That's the thing
not
about
me.
him. What I love about Ryan Clark is he tells you exactly what he's thinking.
Exactly how it
He
is.
backs up his words. I respect that.
He's mad that he got cooked by Rodgers in Super Bowl 45.
He gave him his flowers. He gave him his flowers. He can say, "Hey, you're the best quarterback I played against." So he gave him his flowers. Although I love it that he goes like, "Dude, you're 21st in QBR, and you need 3 wins just to match what your team did without you last year." I was like, "Oh."
So I got to give Brett credit here. Another candidate for the
Doug Gottlieb.
Doug Gottlieb is another.
Nobody
dumpster fire.
you.
Called him
Nobody
cheater.
you.
Called him cheater instead of Schefter, but
Oh,
Well,
yeah, Schefter.
but it reminds me of what Doug Gottlieb said about that other school at UW when he's the coach at UW Green Bay, right? And
Yeah.
so he said something about that school and then that school. ended up
nobody
beating
you.
UW Green
Nobody
Bay.
you.
Nobody you.
Nobody you beat them. That certainly has to be a candidate for dumpster fire of the week.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we got some good ones tonight.
Goodness. So Brett, shout out to you for that one, man.
That's a good one. But I'm on Shefty's side on this one, man, because Doug Gottlieb should have not said a word.
Right.
And then
When have
just
you ever
like,
known
just
Doug
give-
Gottlieb to not say a word though?
Yeah, he's a tool.
I mean, he
Yeah.
kept his show
Was-
in addition to coaching.
So is he on Outkick or is he on Fox?
He's not on Fox.
Is it Outkick?
Don't
Maybe
know.
because he's definitely not on Fox.
He would
I
fit
thought
with
I thought it
he
was
would
still
fit-
Fox.
he would
but
fit
it
with
might
the
be
Outkick
Outkick.
brand. He would fit with that Outkick brand.
See, Virgil might could tell us.
Yeah.
I thought he was still with Fox, but you're saying he's not, so I don't know.
Well, it's not Outkick.
On
okay.
Outkick, yeah.
See,
I didn't
I'm
think
on-
it
I'm
was,
on-
but I wasn't sure if he switched to them.
This is why we don't listen to me.
I've been saying that for a long time.
Well, I
And
know
they
you
are
have.
3-11. Yes, they are, Mike. Yes, they are. That's all. I love it. I love the fact that and Shefty just put his win-loss record and everything. I was like, oh.
Listen, Shefty, you don't go to war with Shefty. Shefty can burn you. These senior insiders at ESPN, for whether you like ESPN or not. They like Jeff Passan will cook you.
Oh, I love Jeff
Adam
Passan.
Schefter will cook you. So you don't have to like ESPN's programming or their analysts. But one thing I will say is their senior insiders will cook you.
I think the best of the business are those
Woj
two guys.
would do it. Yeah, Woj would do it when he was there too. I mean, it was.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It is still Fox. Thanks, Virgil.
Okay.
See, this is why we have Virgil.
Yep.
This is why we have Virgil for things like that. Being corrected at the right there on the spot. Love it. Yeah, I absolutely love the fact. And by the way, shout out to Fuser Sports watching on Instagram Live. So
what's up, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Gary Owen on the pivot was hilarious.
I've not seen that yet.
I haven't seen it, but his stuff is good. You know, I
like the
absolutely
pivot.
love it.
I like the pivot.
Yeah, absolutely. So I find it hilarious. Like if you have nowhere to stand, just don't maybe not say anything. You know, like your team's not good.
Sometimes less is more. Just don't say anything.
And to be honest, let's be honest. Like, when was the last time that Doug Gottlieb was like relevant?
Well,
it's been a while.
That's what I'm saying. See that we can't even remember the last time.
I mean, when he first started his show, he was very relevant, and I thought it was a pretty good show. Over time, it's just not
just went off the rails.
Yeah.
But
I haven't listened in a long time, so I don't have firsthand knowledge. I just know that it got to the point where I was just like, this is
time to tune out.
Yeah.
Speaking of like random talk shows and everything else, did you guys know that Jim Rome has his own show on X?
I did not.
Yeah, Jim Rome has his own sports show on X. Because I for a while I was wondering, because Jim Rome has been at virtually every network at this point, off and on.
Last time was Fox, wasn't it?
I think. Well, yeah, it probably was, but
I can't remember now.
I didn't know he was still doing anything anyway. But he seems to just be like one of those guys that he's like Geraldo Rivera. He just keeps popping up every once in a while. You're like, oh, I forgot he was still doing something.
I think he's been on CBS Sports Radio for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
But it was just a really random thing to say, I know, but I saw it the other day and I said, Jim Rome has his own show on X.
He's moved his time slot though. He was 9 to noon Pacific. Now it's like 3 to 6 Eastern or something. I don't remember the exact times, but he's moving the time slot.
He's on the Infinity Sports Network. So there's that.
Not familiar with that.
What is this the free kick?
What the hell is going on?
This is like a 47-yard or a 57-yard free kick, it looks like.
Are they trying to get
it's a field goal attempt. It's a 57-yard field goal.
I know, but look at the alignments. Don't you go to block?
They're I don't know. That is crazy. Oh, he nailed it too. Damn.
He nailed it.
He got some leg on that.
There was no time left, so I don't know if you guys saw the end, but they punted the ball and there was a penalty. So the Chargers got one free play with no time left, but normally when you kick a field goal, don't you have both sides line up and try to block it?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
that was the weirdest free.
Cameron Dicker's got a leg on him though.
I was gonna say, if there's no time on the clock, maybe they were hoping for like a run back or something.
Yeah, Virgil said they're setting up for a run back.
But still, wouldn't you have some guys go block and some go back to return it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's very strange.
Really weird. But they're at 34 right now, so they're only, basically 10 away from hitting the over.
So I got a quick question for fantasy.
Okay.
Did you realize that the playoff rounds are 2 weeks each?
Yes.
Where was he on Tuesday?
Where were you on Tuesday?
I missed that.
We literally just had this conversation on Tuesday because I made that mistake.
Okay, because Rhonda and I were looking at it tonight, and Rhonda brought it up to me, and I was like,
hey, Eric, how long have you known that they're 2 week playoffs?
I haven't been
there's 2 week play. What?
What?
No way.
I know,
You
right?
guys
I just found out myself.
don't have a chance this week against you, and Rhonda doesn't have a chance against Ed either. That's so crazy.
She
you're
was
gonna
she
kick
was
my butt
asking me,
this
why
week.
am I playing Ed again? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah,
I totally
you're gonna-
missed that on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
By
now
the
you're
way,
gonna lose
dumpster fire
by
of the week is going to
80.
be my team when Eric kicks my team's butt.
Get
So,
out of here.
so
I'm sorry, I totally missed that.
See, I just got a text from my brother. He goes, I don't ever remember seeing a free kick field goal before.
Neither
Yeah.
have I. I'll be honest. Like I knew that, and I'm not even on it. He says, "Virtual, Virtual just like burned you."
I knew it. And I'm not
I
even
knew
in
that.
it. Even I knew that.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I wanted to ask because I just didn't know. I missed it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can
So who
someone let the mayor know orange is in this color? Crimson will look so much better. Roll
Clay's
Tide.
got no room to talk because my contact photo for him is him wearing a Clemson hoodie, and he's a huge Alabama fan. And
Where's
so,
your Steelers friend? Where's he been?
don't know. He's been working. I talked to him today, so I'm not sure if he's just not been making it this late in the evening or not.
Is your friend that you've been friends with since Eric and I were born ever going to get on here to chat?
I don't know. I have to find out from Edward if he watches it, if he's been
I'm right
watching
here.
it. I don't know if he's watching it on the replay or not.
No, I'm not watching. I'm right here.
Not you, the other Edward.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Clay
we were
says he
talking
had
about Eduardo Rivera, your brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Now Clay says
Yeah,
he had
so
a
you remember the
crimson
difference.
undershirt on in that picture. Let's see if I'll show you all that picture real quick.
Round 2, week 2. I gotta set up my lineup just to make sure real
Yeah, I
quick
do
here.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing before Eric to give myself at least a small chance to beat Eric.
So there's the picture of the Alabama fan wearing a Clemson hoodie.
That's just
There
gross.
it
I was
is.
like, okay, I gotta. And his ringtone is Tiger Rag. So
Oh man.
anytime the Alabama fan calls me, I get to listen to Tiger Rag and see a picture of him wearing Clemson. So take that, Clay.
Clay, I had a crimson undershirt on, he says. Okay. Boom shakalaka, acknowledge the score. I bet you, guess who said that? Acknowledge the score.
Val, you just gave up a free kick field goal, so you have no room to talk.
No room to talk. And it's only halftime, so let's calm down. Okay. Let's calm down. Val.
Maybe Val can explain the kick because she would have been watching closely.
Virgil just yelled at us. Let's get to the
Touche,
pick.
Donnie.
Okay.
Touche, Donnie.
All right, boys and girls, let's get to the picks.
Oh,
Here we go. Virgil's going to give us the on the chat. He says the first one, it is Texans versus the Chefs. All right, boys and girls. Are we even having a conversation about this one at this point? You know, with Texas against the Chiefs on this one? According
I'm not
to
flip-flopping tonight. I've got all my picks written down. So
okay,
be
we'll
a
see about that.
smooth one.
Chiefs 3.5 minus 3.5 over under is 42. Chiefs 61.4% on that one. So for me, boys and girls, listen, give me the Chefs. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Is Mahomes actually playing? Not that I'm changing my pick. I'm just curious. Have y'all seen if he's playing? Because I know he was trying to.
He's playing.
Yes, Donnie.
Okay.
He's not even on the injured report.
Okay.
He's fine.
I
was
figured
all-
he was. I
that
just
was
didn't
all
know if
for
I
show.
missed something.
All for
Give
show.
me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
It's all show for him.
Yeah.
Let's put some Georgia Southern on and let's see what we got going on.
yes, sir.
For me, I may have a bed to myself tonight anyway, since I have no clue where she's at. But give me the Chiefs.
Good job.
Way to keep yourself safe and to stay warm in that bed. Chiefs Kingdom for me.
I like it. And then Virgil picks the Chiefs as well. So there's that, boys and girls.
Yeah.
It is a sweep.
Val, he's done his devil magic to be unstoppable.
All right, boys and girls. Here's a good one for this week. Steelers at Ravens. That's going to be a fun one. And then you got I'll read this one. I got it here. Ravers are -6.5. Over under is 45.5 on this one. What's the thank you, Ravens 66.8% of the time. So what are you guys thinking of that one? Honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm with the Steelers. I'm with the Steelers on this one.
Well, I'm going to pick the team Ed can't, so I'm going Ravens.
Okay, pick them. I don't give a shit. Virgil picks the Ravens as well. The Steelers are listen. However they're doing it, they're still winning the games, field goals or 2-point conversions, whatever. They don't care.
Well, and it's a division game, and division games can always get wacky, but Steelers have been stumbling a little bit lately too.
Yeah, but so have the Ravens. The Ravens haven't really been looking that good. Okay, they won. What last week was their bye week?
Yeah, they won in the bye week.
Yeah,
exactly. So they won the bye week.
Yeah, their bye week was outstanding.
No, they weren't on a bye. They ruled the Giants.
Okay, the fucking Giants. It's a bye week.
They had the bye the week before, I believe. They had a bye in the last couple.
So they had 2-week bye.
Yeah, they had a bye the week before that.
So there it is. Give me the Steelers. Prospector, what you got?
Give me the Ravens.
Okay. Influencer?
Quote the Ravens nevermore.
Yeah, that was Poe.
I thought he was going to say the Edgar Allan Poe's after that, but
give me
all
Ravens.
right. Okay, let's go. Giants versus Falcons. They're Falcons are -9. Over under is 42.5.
Can I put a money line on who Donnie's going to pick?
This is one of the two dumpster fire games of the week.
Yeah, they're just shitty. Falcons 62.9%, and then Penix Jr.
That's exactly
starting.
Why I'm like, I wonder who Donnie's going to take.
So, go ahead, Donnie. Give us your pick, my friend.
Hey, I am. Give me the Dirty Birds. Throwing Michael Penix Jr. the third in there.
I'm rolling with you. Give me the Falcons. Eric.
Falcons.
Prospector.
Falcons.
Virgil picks the Falcons as well. Sweep from that one, boys and girls. I like that one. All right, on to the next one. Let's go. Bye week for the Lions. It's a bye week for the Lions, boys and girls. They're playing the Bears.
47.5 over under, huh?
Yeah, 47.5. They're -6.5 favorite, though. Detroit only 6.5. That's kind of weird.
That's called a divisional game, right?
God, is it really? And Lions 71.9% of the time. So
yeah,
Detroit.
Lions.
Detroit. Yeah, all right. Go. I know, Virgil. You too, right? Lions. Yep. And then Mayor, you as well, right? Lions.
Yeah.
For the content. No, don't act like
go for the content. Go for the content.
Pretending like it. Yeah, let's do the content.
Hey, if Walter Payton came back through the door, then I might change my mind, but he's not happening. So
I like it. All right, on to the next one, boys. Oh gosh. Divisional game here, boys and girls. Browns and Bengals. Yep. Cincinnati's favored by 9. Okay. The over-under is 46.5. DTR is starting for this one. Jameis Winston has been officially benched. The Browns wave the white flag. It is over. It is done. Chubb is out for the rest of the year. Good for him. Rehab. I know it's a broken foot, but listen, just rehab. Go to the Bahamas and chill out. Give me the Bengals.
The disrespect shown to my guy Jameis is disgusting. Give me the Bengals.
Love it. Virgil picks the Bengals as well, by the way.
Yeah, I think Amazon's all out of W's, so and DTR's not ordering any. Give me the Bengals.
Good line.
Good job.
Cincinnati.
Good job. I like it. It's a sweep for everybody on the DHC Sports Show. All right, Virgil, hit us up. Let's take a look. What do we got on this one? All right, Titans at the Colts, baby.
Speaking of dumpster fire games,
Yeah, Indy is favored by 3.5, so they're giving you the 3 plus a little bit more
against the Titans.
Yeah, it's true story. 42.5 on this one. Who is starting for the Titans, by the way?
Mason Rudolph.
Mason
Oh
Rudolph.
God, give me the Colts.
Hey.
I cannot stand Mason Rudolph.
It's Christmas weekend. You got
Virgil's guy. Don't be
Rudolph.
talking about Virgil's guy.
Good
I
one,
can't
Eric.
stand
Thanks.
Mason Rudolph.
This-
Cannot stand him.
Man, I hope the Colts give him a shiny nose.
I think he to match that dome piece that he has going on.
Well, if Myles Garrett can't do it, I hope the Colts give him a shiny nose.
There it is. Love it. Let's go. Give me the Colts.
Colts.
Virgil. Eric.
Colts.
Virgil. Did you just put Rudolph just because that's who you're going with?
He was
going with the
naming. He
Titans.
was naming who the quarterback
He
was.
really
was
is
going
sick.
with the
He's
Titans.
picking with the Titans.
He picked the Titans, boys and girls.
Ooh.
For the shoe, baby. Go Colts.
All right. He said hashtag for the content for Virgil.
Come on, Donnie. Don't let him stand you up like that.
Love it. All right, boys. Another dumpster fire. Well, actually, that's not bad because the Rams
No.
win. They're pretty much, in the driver's seat on this one. If they win, their chances are pretty good at making the playoffs. So, but they are playing the
Playoffs?
Jets. Yep. And the Rams are favored only by 3 points, but they're traveling to the Jets. So there's that one right there. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
What's the
Over
weather?
under is 46.5, and the Rams are 51.1% on the predictor. So
Wonder what the forecast is for that.
the forecast, I can tell you right now, it's going to be 24 degrees and sunny.
Ooh, okay.
So there's that.
It'll be cold.
Going with the Rams. I don't know what the hell this dude is doing, but he is coaching one hell of a team right now. They're firing on all cylinders. Give it to Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua all the time. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Rams as well. I think they've got a lot of momentum. Good football team. Good football team. So give me the
Good
Rams.
football team. Okay.
Give me a good
Virgil
football team.
picks the Rams as well.
I benched since Nakua is getting all the passes, I bench Cup for you, Patrick. So he's gonna go for 330 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
I did.
No,
Yes, I benched him.
Who'd you put in? Aaron Jones?
Yep.
Aaron Jones will run for like 700 yards and get like 6 touchdowns.
Hopefully. Regardless, give me the Rams.
Yeah, I'm
There it
taking
is.
the Rams, even though they're going East Coast or West Coast to East Coast, and I think Cooper Kupp's going to light it up to Eric's frustration. I think this is one of those games. I don't know why, just a premonition. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
I don't think he's going to go like catchless again, at least.
Well, no, he won't do that, but I don't listen to Donnie for football advice. So
Nobody should. Nobody should.
All right, here we go, boys. Eagles and Commanders. The Eagles, the spread on this one is -3.5. And by the way, all of these numbers that we're going with are by ESPN Bet. We are using the ESPN website, so you guys know what we're reading. It is from ESPN, so you guys are aware. Philadelphia -3.5. The over/under on this one is going to be 45.5, and then according to Virgil, 58.8% of the time it's Eagles. So
the Commanders should have lost to the Saints. So give me the Eagles.
okay, Eagles.
Oh, look who's home.
Patrick.
Go Birds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Donnie.
I'm going Eagles as well. If this game was like 6 weeks ago, the Commanders might have been a little bit more in the conversation, but they are just not right now. So,
but I was just for a little background here. I was a friend of the show. I was talking to him today. He is a big Philadelphia fan. I don't know if you guys know him. He's wrote a book. He's been to Japan. I don't know if you guys knew that. Paul Caputo.
I don't know anybody
he is
that's been to Japan.
Yeah, exactly. So, he was asking me I was gonna pick when I did my picks today. So I did let him know. I was like, hey, I'm going with your Eagles.
Tell him to tune in and find out.
I know. I
PM
should have.
I want to watch once in a while.
Yes, right. I went with the Eagles on this one. So, give me the Eagles.
This is the only pick he would tune in for.
No, what you should have said is, I'm not going to pick them if you don't watch.
Oh, that's good. I should have said that. All right, here's a shitty game.
Come on.
Cardinals and Panthers.
I mean,
Oh,
come
God.
on.
Yeah,
That is
He's
a shit
100%
game.
accurate.
That is 100% a shit game.
If a team coached by Jonathan Gannon is a 74.6% favorite to win,
Oh
then
my God.
then you know your team's a dumpster fire.
This is how bad it is. They are playing here in North Carolina in Charlotte, right? And Arizona's favored by 5. Okay, they're -5. And then the over/under is 47.5. I don't know why is it 47.5. They're both shit teams. So go ahead and pick them, boys and girls.
Cardinals for me.
Oh, baby crying.
Yeah, his mom's home. I would cry too. Real quick side note: my brother said that was the first.
Right now.
Yeah, it's on the TV. She heard that. That my brother said that was the first free kick field goal since the 1970s.
No kidding.
So that's why we aren't familiar with it. I mean, Donnie's seen plenty of them, but the rest
Why
of
did they
that's the
get
first
the
time.
free? I want to know why they got the free
Well,
kick.
they had an untimed
They had one free play
because it was untimed. I guess
because they interfered with the free catch or the punt, but I still don't understand why they didn't try to block it.
So the last time that happened, they weren't like playing with pads.
No, it's you should ask
Virgil
Donnie.
knows.
They're wearing the leather helmets. Donnie's well aware. Give me the Cardinals.
Donnie didn't even use a helmet when he was playing.
Virgil, Cardinals for me.
Virgil's picking the Cardinals as well. Everybody's picking the Cardinals.
Hey, I wore bike helmets, so come on.
Everybody is, or the fan of.
I'm not picking the Cardinals.
I'm picking the Panthers.
Okay.
I'm taking the Panthers.
I was going to say, he said everybody's picking the Cardinals
because I have more faith in the Panthers than the actual Panthers fan. I just want to point that out. I have more faith in the Panthers.
I thought you'd said Cardinals earlier. I was waiting to pick.
No.
I thought I was going to be the only one picking the Panthers.
No. I got the Panthers.
Bryce light it up like he did against Dallas last week.
Barn burner. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one here, boys and girls. Vikings versus Seahawks.
No, it's not.
It's going to be a good game. Minnesota's favored by 3, 42.5. Vikings 58.9% of the time on this one on the predictor. So Virgil goes with the Hawks.
No, Vikings.
Okay.
Seahawks look terrible at home on Sunday night. So give me Vikings.
Gino's out, right? So
Vikings for me too.
Who's the quarterback playing for Seahawks?
Oh shoot.
Oh, that's why we have.
If you hadn't said it. If you hadn't said
no,
it.
he's expected to play.
Oh, Sam Howell, right? Or what is
Howell?
Is it Sam Howell?
Yeah.
Sam Howell.
No,
Sam Howell the third.
Geno Smith is playing.
Sam Howell the third.
Doesn't matter.
Expected to play. Well, he's going to play injured then.
By the way, with as many times as Sam Howell got sacked last weekend, I mean, like he played like a quarter and a half, and he got sacked like 5 times.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
I like the Seahawks. I really want to see them succeed. I just don't know, man. The Vikings are playing really good. Sam Darnold is playing pretty good ball.
Mm-hmm.
You got Justin Jefferson. I'll be honest. I feel bad, but I'm gonna go with the Vikes on this one. And by the way, I know you're hating on those white helmets, Eric, that they wore, the white ones.
Green Bay's are better.
I really like the Minnesota helmets, all white like that, the way they were.
I like both of them.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Well, most definitely. But if I was to rank,
I wish the entire horn was just purple though. It was kind of a weird way. It was kind of like an outline or something.
Yeah.
It was like
if I was to judge on white helmets, alternate white helmets, I'm gonna put the Browns first. Sorry, guys. Okay, Vikings and then Packers. No, Donnie hasn't picked yet.
Vikings for me, Virgil. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Virgil. This is a normal thing with Donnie.
You were talking. I was trying not to interrupt you. You were on a roll.
Since when do you try not to interrupt someone?
Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills, Virgil.
This is one of those that we're not even going to
Jesus.
say the game or the spread or anything. This is one that they're going to cover the spread and hit the over by themselves.
By themselves. I'm with you there. Bills.
Bills.
Jesus. 82.5%.
They're minus 1,000 is the money line on that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Josh Allen can have this game, and I'll still lose to Eric over the 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay. Josh Allen's going to throw for 720 yards and 12 touchdowns.
Here we go, boys. Jaguars and Raiders.
1,000 yards.
For those that wasn't familiar with the game, it was Patriots at Bills, since we didn't say who it
Yeah,
was.
because no one cares. Hey, by the
This
way,
is
what
the
a
other
shit
dumpster fire game right here. This is the other dumpster fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
what a
game,
shit game.
Virgil,
Ugh.
what country is this game being played in?
I'm waiting, Virgil. Let's go.
You know, when they do go to like a foreign game every week, this will be one of the games because they're going to eventually have one game every week out of the country. This would be the one out of the country.
This would be the shit game that they were like, oh, we're going to send these guys over there. We can't stand this one. We're
Can we
just going to
just
save
send-
our fans the money.
Can we just send like Germany one decent game? They've gotten a real short end of the stick.
Nah, it's fine. For me, give me McCorkle. Give me the Jags.
You going with the Jags on this one?
Yeah.
Give me the Raiders.
Raiders are only favored by 1.5.
This
They
dude's not
couldn't
a
even
true
give them
fan,
the
is he,
full
Patrick?
3.
No, he's not.
They couldn't even
Betraying his
give
team at the
the
first
Raiders
chance.
the full 3 points. That's messed up.
That's why I'm not going with them.
Yeah. Who's even playing quarterback for the Raiders now that Aiden O'Connell got hurt again?
Ritter.
Ritter.
Is it
Desmond
Ritter? Is it Desmond Ritter?
Yeah, and that's why you're going with them?
Yeah, give me the Jaguars.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jags
Listen,
all around,
Desmond-
baby.
Listen, I'm going to sound like Eric Prop here. Desmond Ritter is terrible.
Terrible.
This is how much I am not a Jags fan anymore. I'm picking the Raiders.
He says anymore. This guy.
Yeah.
It was a 2-week sabbatical.
It's a 2-week sabbatical. All right, boys. Niners and Dolphins. Who needs this game more? Let me start with that.
I mean, both of
needs
them are
this
pretty
game
much
more?
out. So
Yeah.
I think it
and,
could be a
and the
decent
Niners
game.
are
I
gonna be
get,
on
I get that they're
running
out,
back
but like
number 4.
as far as like kind of salvaging what's left of the season, like
Who needs it more would be the Dolphins. At least the 49ers have made the playoffs in the Super Bowl, and then they've decimated by injury. So who needs it more? I'd say the Dolphins. But who's
you
going
know
to
who
win?
needs it?
Yeah.
Who really needs it? Brock Purdy. Brock
You
Purdy.
know who really
needs
needs it is Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel needs it. Is who needs it for his job.
My McDaniels went from clean cut to like crackhead in less than a year.
And they've gotten worse, so he needs to go back to the clean cut. Virgil,
He does
give me,
need to go back to
give me San Francisco, Virgil.
Niners.
Is this game in
Virgil-
San Fran?
No, it's in Miami.
Miami.
That's what I was just saying. Like, oh, listen, Miami didn't even get the full 3. They got a -1. They got less on that than the Raiders got because the Raiders at least got that 0.5.
Jalen Waddle's questionable for that game as well.
Oh, Niners all day.
Clayton said that I was thinking this, that I heard this, that for the Raiders, that O'Connell might be back. I thought I had heard that somewhere, and that's what Clayton was saying.
All right, Clay, thank you, sir.
Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't change my pick.
Don't make shit. Honorable henchman on Instagram Live. Tyreek Hill needs it, and then he also says.
By the way, honorable
hat,
mention. Yeah, honorable mention is Leon. By the way,
he said, "Nice hat you got going on." So shout out to Leon. What's up?
Appreciate you, Leon.
Watching on Instagram. Like, sorry, I didn't have it because I had it over, so I didn't see it earlier.
No, it's
so
all good.
What's up, Leon?
Yeah. Give me the Niners as well. By the way,
love it. Tyreek Hill needs it. Tyreek Hill needs it so he can pay all his kids.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill does need it.
I did pick. I said Dolphins in the middle of all of that. Sorry, Virgil.
Thank you, Virgil.
Yeah,
that's why we needed you here.
Nobody listens to Donnie.
No. Oh, look
Poor
at
Donnie's
this
getting
boy
roasted
going.
tonight.
I'm trying not to drop the ball like Aaron Judge, and y'all won't let me.
He said seriously he missed it. He said he missed it. So, all right. Buccaneers.
Do we really need to debate this one?
Boys.
70%.
Oh, Leah,
Golly.
guys, Leah had a good one here. You should have
What is
more
that?
newborns than touchdowns. Crazy stat.
He said he has more. He has more what?
More
Rumors than
newborns than
Oh, the
touchdowns.
touchdowns. True. He's the Nick Cannon of the NFL.
Oh,
He is.
he most certainly is. That is a
He's the Nick
crazy
Cannon
stat.
of the NFL.
All right, Buccaneers and Cowboys. Bucks are favorite 70% of the time. I'm going with the Buccaneers. Come on, the Tampa Bay.
What's the spread on that?
It is Tampa -4, and they're in Dallas, just so you know. And the over/under is
That actually
48
helps
and a
people,
half.
doesn't it, this season? The Saints were in Dallas too. So was Detroit.
Hey, by the way, did you know that someone wants the contract done before March?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Your guy.
Micah Parsons wants his contract to be done before March.
Is he also gonna does he also want a new studio for his podcast?
Yes, he does. So the Fighting Baker Mayfields. That's right, Virgil.
Fighting Baker
He's
Mayfield
going with them as well.
Fighting Baker Mayfield's for me too.
That's 3. All right, Virgil. I'm going with you.
I'm Bucks.
All right, Bucks. Okay,
Tampa.
let's go. Watch the Cowboys win this one. All right, Saints and Packers. Eric, hold off until the end. All right, here. I got Prospector. Go for it.
Go Pack Go.
There it is. Okay, the Packers, 83.5% of the time, and then on this one, boys and girls, with the Packers, which is a Monday night game, Green Bay favorite -14. Okay, -14, over under 42.5. Do we even say anything? I got the Packers on this one.
Yeah, give me the cheeseheads. Go Pack, go.
Eric, may I ask you a question about the Pack?
Yes, sir.
Is this one of the first times that you've really had your full complement of receivers all season? I mean, I know last week you had Christian Watson and Dobbs and Wicks and everybody else, but I feel like you've been missing at least a few of those through most of the season. Have you not?
Yeah. So this is the shortest injury report that we pretty much had all season. Jair Alexander's been practicing full all week. We have 2 guys out. One of our safeties, Javon Bullard, is out, and then there's one other guy, but otherwise we're finally getting healthy. So yeah, go Pack, go. Give me Pack.
Yeah, and the defense played well even without Jair last week. So
yeah, well, he's been out for like a month, so
yeah,
it's supposedly supposed to be. It snowed today because they were practicing in the snow today, and it's supposed to snow on Monday. So we'll see.
Dobbs has been playing lights out in the last couple of weeks.
He had a really good second touchdown the other night where he caught it just inside the back of the end zone. But if we win this, we'll make the playoffs. So give me the Pack.
Lowe's been saying, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Dobbs.
I like it. Do you guys want to do over-unders? I mean, since we picked college football on Tuesday.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I'm probably gonna be the only one that had that picked incorrectly on their college football bowl game, but that's okay. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good.
There you go. It's Georgia Southern down again. They made it a little closer, and then all of a sudden, whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do over under really quick here then. Since Eric won last week, let's go with Eric first.
Give me was it 42? What was Bills Patriots? 46.5?
That was 47. I could be wrong.
47. Okay. I was thinking of the Packers.
46.5. You were right. You were right.
Okay. Yeah. Give me, that seems a little high because the Patriots are terrible. So they'll probably cruise to an easy win, but probably not score that much. So give me the over 42.5, Green Bay and New Orleans.
Okay. Number 2 was I believe was Virgil was number 2 last week, or was it Patrick?
It was Donnie, wasn't it?
Donnie.
was number
Donnie, I'm
2,
sorry,
yeah.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie.
All right, Donnie, go for it.
Imagine thinking I was in the top 2.
What was it on the Cardinals Panthers game? You said it earlier when
Virgil finished last this week, I'm pretty sure.
You said the Cardinals?
Cardinals Panthers
yeah.
is 47.5. 47 and a
47.5.
half.
give me the under on that.
All right. Under on that one. All right. Prospector.
I'm going to go against what Eric said on this with Patriots Bills. I'm going to take the over on it.
Okay. Okay. All
I mean,
right.
46 and a half. I know that's probably, I don't know. I'm just going to go over on it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb on one here. Okay. The Lions Bears. The over under is 47 and a half. I'm gonna go on the over. And it's gonna be mostly because of the Lions.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing with the Bills Patriots.
I know what you're saying.
It's going to be like a 42-10 or something to get over.
I know what you're saying. They might just play down to their competition, the Bears. I don't know. I got a feeling that that game they should have won last week, and they want to go out for revenge. So I think they're going to go and score. So give me the over on Lions Bears.
Yeah.
And then Virgil picks the Cowboys and Bucks on the over. He didn't get in.
No, that was a terrible play call.
Horrible play call, and he got tripped up and his elbow hit right before the line. I mean, if he just stretched, he would have got it in, but he didn't do it.
5-point game now, but that was an awful.
Now they need a touchdown.
Yeah. Terrible. Oh, yeah, he's way short.
Oh, my God, yeah, way short. Yeah.
A lot shorter than it looked live.
No, but he has a full yard short because the knee hit first.
The knee hit first. I didn't see that earlier.
Yep. Okay, hey, there it is. Man, what a fun show tonight, boys.
College football playoffs start tomorrow. Super excited. Oof. And then a couple NFL games and the rest of the college football playoffs on Saturday. So Saturday is going to be a good football game.
Saturday, no one's doing shit.
And a lot of texting you guys.
3 college football games and 2 NFL games.
What time is your game, Donnie? 4?
Yep.
On Saturday?
Yep.
Notre Dame's tomorrow night at 8. You guys are at 4. So it'll be fun.
Ron and I still haven't heard when all of her Gamecock family's showing up. They're either coming at noon to get out of here before the game, or they're going to have to watch it.
Man, listen, just the fact that you start at noon with SMU, Penn State, and South Dakota, North Dakota State.
Oh, thanks.
There we go. And then you got at 3:30 South Dakota, Montana State, 4 o'clock Clemson, Texas, 8 o'clock Tennessee, Ohio State.
See, I'm kind of intrigued by that game.
Yeah.
I think
that's an even game. That's an even game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like Hank Williams Jr. used to say, "Are you ready for some football?"
Man, that's going to be
Monday
some
night party.
Games. Oh, going to be some good games, man. I cannot wait. The temperatures are still pretty good on the Clemson, Texas, Ohio State. That's going to be 28 degrees.
Notre Dame's going to be cold.
Yep.
Upper 20s.
The Indiana Bowl.
Penn State SMU 26 degrees, partly cloudy. Man, I would give you the South Dakota State, North Dakota State, but they're playing in the Fargo Dome, so it doesn't really matter. They're playing indoors.
Otherwise, they'd be playing in 2 feet of snow.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
I was just say, why do you think Fargo has a dome?
Yeah,
there's a reason Fargo has a dome.
I'm sure people in Indiana have said it would be a cold day in hell before Indiana beat Notre Dame. Well, they got the cold day coming up. I just don't know if they're in hell.
I don't think Indiana's going to win. I'm sorry. I
don't think so either. But
listen, they're not going to be able
to. I'm surprised that
there's only.
I'm surprised that Notre Dame is only favored by 7.
Yeah, I mean Notre Dame just they don't need to trip themselves up with this game.
They said that Indiana has like the number 2 rush defense in the country, and that's one of Notre Dame's strengths. But then they're terrible on special teams, and that's one of Notre Dame's strengths. So they said the offense, as far as like passing game, is edge to Indiana. I don't know. I always hate I mean, it's good that they've had 3 weeks off, so they've had time to rest and get a couple guys back. But also, it's almost like, anytime you have a bowl game, you're kind of rusty for the first part. So it depends on who can start quick.
I think it's going to be closer than people think.
And then did you see that Carson Beck's out for Georgia? So whoever advances this game tomorrow gets to play whoever their backup is.
Yeah. And Georgia's quarterback is a local guy that played around in the region I work in. So
he didn't look bad though when he came in. So
I don't know him. I'm just saying that like a lot of people around here are like excited. I mean, they're not happy Carson Beck's hurt, but they're excited about the guy from.
But he performed really well when he came into that game when Carson Beck got hurt. So
what's the one game that really doesn't intrigue you the most?
Is that what it was?
Blonde roast. Okay. Brewed with brewed with coffee?
So it's a golden ale brewed with coffee.
Ooh, I bet that's good. I love a coffee ale.
That's a pass for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing out there. He's cried for like the 4th time since she's been home. He hasn't cried for me the last 2 days when I've been home with him.
You probably turn up the show. I've been pretty good today, so I'm happy.
I can still hear it.
Yeah. So you were saying, Ed, which game intrigues us the most?
Yeah, which game intrigues you out of like the starting Friday, right? The Ohio, Jacksonville, Tulane, Florida, Indiana, Notre Dame, but like even the Saturday games, like there's a lot of good games that are going to be played.
I think for me, it's the Indiana Notre Dame game, just because you don't get to see it very often. So for me, it's the novelty of it.
Well, that's the thing I was going to say. Most of these teams you don't see. Oh, he picked. Did he?
He picked that one.
He did.
It's a catch. The ref's saying it's a catch.
Oh,
yeah, the refs
they're calling it in Denver.
Yeah, Patrick, I agree. I mean, pretty much all these games, how often does like Clemson play Texas? Like never.
Right.
Have
Ohio State, Tennessee.
Ohio State, Tennessee. For me, it's
SMU, Penn State. Yeah.
Yeah. So all these games, but for me, I'd say Ohio State, Tennessee, I think would be a good one.
Yeah. I think that's the game that intrigues me the most. I'm like Patrick. I think the Indiana Notre Dame, the novelty of that's going to be great.
See, she can.
And it's a standalone Friday night game, so they've got the whole nation to themselves pretty much for that game, which is what Notre Dame wants.
You will whoop your ass, man.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the Ohio State Tennessee game is the one that I'd like to see, because it's a matter of which Tennessee shows up and which Ohio State shows up.
Yeah.
And if Ohio State gets thrashed or beat bad or whatever,
pack your bags, Giant Day. You out. Yeah. I listen, I'm all about the college football playoffs. I'm loving it. But the South Dakota, North Dakota, just because those are two really good powerhouses right there.
They're really
good against each other. They're they're both 12-2. That's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah.
I am all about that one, man. I am a fan of the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, man. I love that. So I'm hoping for that.
Are you all jacked up for that game?
I'm all jacked up, baby. That's right. And North Dakota, right? I mean, North Dakota has been a powerhouse for so many years, winning so many championships. So to see that, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Montana State, South Dakota, that, another
one,
but
is it Montana State or Montana?
Montana State.
They're not the Grizzlies. Is it Montana that's the Grizzlies?
Yes.
Or is Montana State the Grizzlies?
No, Montana. Yeah.
Montana's the Grizzlies.
Montana's the Grizzlies. That was and they're the Bobcats.
Bobcats. That's right.
So, yeah, but and again though, like I think you guys are right though. That Tennessee Ohio State, that's a pretty even game,
Yeah.
So
all the haters the people that hate Ohio State are wanting to see Tennessee win that game, and the whole Ryan Day thing I think adds to the fact that that's kind of got an intrigue, because it's like so many people can't stand that man, and it's like they want to see Ohio State go down just to get rid of him.
I think that people that hate the SEC just because it's the SEC, I think some of those people who are picking Ohio State are underestimating what Tennessee can actually do. Now, will Tennessee win? I don't know. I mean, I picked them, but I mean, obviously Ohio State can beat them handily. I'm not saying they can't, but on their day, that's a really good Tennessee football team.
It's a good question by Clayton here. Thoughts on the quarterback battle of UT versus Ohio State, right? Neither quarterback has been super impressive this year. It's true.
I don't like Will Howard. He played at K-State, so I didn't think he was very good.
He hasn't been,
I
I'll be
haven't
honest,
seen the
I have
Tennessee
not been
quarterback
impressed
much.
with him. I have not been impressed with Will Howard at all. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, neither of them have been good. So
I think I'd give the edge to Tennessee quarterback.
but I
would
give
too.
the edge to Ohio
really
State
good
on the
start
wide
to the season.
receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, Tennessee's quarterback had a really, really good start to the season, but the problem was they didn't play anybody.
True.
So
Also, they don't have as their wide receiver core is not as good as Ohio State.
I'd agree with that.
So it all ends up being who's the better defense,
Yep.
you know. So the one thing I'll say I'll give the edge to Ohio State is just like the wide receivers can make an average QB look pretty good in a game, right? So, but if you don't have a good
So
wide receiver,
this is a good call too.
Dylan Sampson,
Mm-hmm.
he is the X factor for UT in this game, I believe. This is an even game. Game to me.
So
I would not be surprised if Tennessee wins or Ohio State. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. Ed, when you were talking about how the Ohio State wide receivers make an average quarterback look better,
Dylan,
are you saying that basically they take something average and they turn it into, like, I don't know, Eric and Johnny and way above average podcast hosts?
Why does he always have to bring us into this?
He's giving you props, man.
He loves you guys.
Anyway,
I do.
We all do.
And by the way,
yeah,
I
love the Aaron
gotta
podcast.
give a shout out real quick to Virgil. He gave us a good one. Ohio, Jacksonville State, University of Ohio, by the way. Two conference champions going against each other in their bowl game. So shout out to them.
his favorite parent already gave him a bath today. If you were home, you would know that. He's already taken a bath. He's fine.
Whoa. Just say he already got a bath. What's the fight?
I did. That's exactly what I said.
She's gonna yell at you in a minute. She's gonna come in that door and whoop you. If I see a chancla just flying across to your face, I don't know why.
Don't give her any suggestions.
Look at you now, like, oh, what?
Is he getting sheepish?
I can hear.
This is going to turn into an episode of Cops real quick.
Yeah. Did you notice him getting sheepish all of a sudden?
He did. He's like looking over his shoulder. Hey,
any ideas? Now he's crying.
Look at him now. He's like flinching. Like what?
Not because of me. He hasn't cried for the last 2 days.
Oh my God.
Okay.
By the way, happy shout out to teachers out there. Congratulations on your vacation now.
Hey,
You're
you
off for a
survived
couple of
the
weeks.
first half of the year.
And
And
by the way, can I give a shout out to my dad? It's my dad's birthday today. So
hey, happy birthday!
Big shout out to Dad.
With that,
big shout out to Dad.
Ohio State's first in scoring defense. So there it is. Thanks, Virgil.
Yeah.
I pick Ohio State. So
he says he wants a back.
Well, he wouldn't if he wouldn't have brought it up.
Happy birthday to Papa Prospector. That's a good name right there. There it is. And by the way, Papa Prospector is a fan of what? I'm sorry, what kind of hats, Patrick?
He is a fan of the Dad Hats.
That's right.
Dad
Good
hats.
man. I knew it. I knew I liked it.
Well,
I liked it,
specifically, he's not really a classic Dad Hat fan. He just likes curved brims, not the flat brims. He actually prefers
don't take this way away from me. What are you doing?
He likes 940. He likes 940s and stuff like that. Or
in my mind, he likes Dad Hats. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that.
He's a big fan of yours because you like curved brims. So
word has it is Doug Jones was his favorite baseball player.
He's not a fan of me because you told him not to be. And your mom, thanks a lot.
No, I've told them how much. I'll be honest. I've told them how much I love Eric Prophet, and they know that because I'm always doing the big hearts because I get this big smile whenever I get like a polo from Eric Prophet, and they go, you really do like him, don't you? And I said, yes, I do very much.
Well, I know he likes me. He sent me a package, so he can't.
He sent me one too.
All
I
right,
know,
boys and
right?
girls. It has been fun tonight. So let me ask you guys this, because next week, are we just doing the Tuesday night?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know that I can, because we're going to be at my
Yeah.
mom's for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So are we taking a break next week? Is that what we're saying? Next week we're going to take a break?
I mean, I
Do
could
we
do
wanna-
Monday, but
I was saying, you want to try to do
Yeah.
Monday night? You guys want to do Monday night, or can
Let's
you?
bust it Monday night. Let's do it. Let's put an announcement. We'll be back on Monday night.
Yeah. I may be doing it from a phone, but I maybe can do Monday night.
Let's do Monday night. Let's do it.
because we have a couple Christmas Day games that we'll at least need to pick.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
I'm good on Thursday, but I don't know about you guys.
I'm good on Thursday. I am not
No,
working next week.
Yes.
I'll be here Thursday. Yeah. So Monday and Thursday. Instead of Tuesday, we're gonna do Monday
Yeah.
and Thursday. DHC Sports Show will be live. So I like it. Thursday is good for Virgil as well.
If you
And
can't
then
make
Virgil
it-
says he may be doing Monday night from work.
If you can't make it, just send Virgil your picks, Patrick.
We'll do.
Sounds good. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the chat rooms. You guys have been awesome. We will see
And-
you guys on Monday night.
Yep.
Monday night, boys and girls. Okay,
See you
bye.
guys.